Hey guys, Colton Rhodes, Hi John Wing, with you here live at 3:36 in the morning. We are finishing up Skinny Bitch, kinda. We're more than halfway through now. Got a lot more to go. Anyways, this is chapter 10. It's called Don't Be a Pussy. It's pretty long, so bear with me. Chapter 10. Don't be a pussy. What if someone told you that you could totally change your life and have the body that you want for the rest of your life? What if all you had to do was follow a simple formula and maybe struggle for a month or two? What if you could reprogram your brain to actually enjoy healthy foods? Well, guess what? You can change your life. You can have the body you want for the rest of your life. You can enjoy healthy foods. All you have to do is follow a simple formula and be willing to delay gratification for a few months. That's it. You can enjoy a new body for the rest of your life. Don't be a pussy. You have all the nutritional information you need to become a skinny bitch. The rest is up to you. While this is a lifestyle, not a diet, it's going to feel like a diet for the first 30 days or so. During this time, you'll be retraining your brain, healing your taste buds, and cleansing and detoxifying your body. It might suck a little. Chances are there will be times you feel deprived, angry, overwhelmed, and frustrated. But these few fleeting moments will all be worthwhile once you are skinny. Truth be told, if you follow our guidelines, it won't be so bad. Before you even start making changes, take notice of how you feel and the role that your diet plays. Do you wake up tired? Is coffee the only thing that gets you going in the morning? Are you cranky in the afternoon? Do you need snacks to bolster your mood? Do you have little or no energy? Do you rely on soda or sugar for a little boost? Do you have trouble falling asleep? Is a glass of wine the only thing that gets you drowsy? When you eat something unhealthy, how do you feel while you're eating it? Right after? An hour later? How does it affect your sleep that night? How do you feel the next day? Pay attention to the negative effects your current diet and lifestyle have on your body, moods, and energy level. Feel free to start a little journal, writing what you eat and drink throughout the day and how you feel as a result. This way, when you start making positive changes to your diet, you'll appreciate all the results, not just the weight loss. Recognize that anything worth having is worth fighting for. Good health, vitality, more energy, more confidence, better sex, great abs, a tight ass. Either you want them or you don't. You can continue plodding along your life feeling like you're not living up to your glorious potential, or you can dedicate yourself to creating the life you want. Fuck excuses of not having the time or the money. You spend 40 hours a week working or more if you're a full-time mom. Certainly your health and body and you are more important than anything else in your life. You are worthless to your colleagues, friends, and family if you do not value yourself enough to take excellent care of you. Yes, you have to put yourself before your friends, parents, boyfriend and husband, even your children. It won't make you a bad daughter or wife or mother. It will make you a less resentful, more confident, interesting, beautiful parent, patient, tolerant, and fun person to be around. Your bright, shining light will give everyone around you the permission and inspiration to shine more brightly. Love yourself enough to do whatever it takes to do the best you can be. An important part of any recovery program for addiction and unhealthy eating is taking one day at a time. Don't torture yourself with thoughts of, I can never eat steak again, or how will I live without coffee? Just take it one meal at a time. Don't even think about it with dread and anguish. One meal at a time. And when it all feels hopeless, remember that you are in charge of what goes into your body. You don't answer to anyone, and you are allowed to eat anything you want. Often just knowing we can do whatever we want is enough to keep us from eating whatever we want. We're so rebellious. If you feel really invigorated and motivated, and you're ready to completely immerse yourself in the skinny bitch lifestyle now, then rock on. Go for it. Otherwise, feel free to set mini goals for yourself and tackle them one at a time. This means spend the first week of your new lifestyle removing one dirty vice item. Whether it's cigarettes or coffee or alcohol or sugar or junk food or meat or dairy, just purge something negative from your life immediately. Choose something that you like and enjoy, but you know you can let go of successfully. But start right now. Don't let these intense feelings fade. Use them. Dedicate the week to getting this vice item out of your diet, your body, your kitchen, and your mind. Think of all you've learned about this item and how disgusting it is. Envision the damaging effects it has on your organs, your mood, your health, and your appearance. Imagine exactly what it is that you'd be eating. Now, knowing how shitty you'd feel physically and mentally if you ate it, understand why you will while you have free will, and that if you wanted to eat it, you could. With every fiber and cell of your being, that today you will push out not only pure, beautiful, healthy foods from your body. Most important, acknowledge that no vice item will ever make you feel happy or whole or satisfied. In fact, all vice items make you unhappy because they contribute to weight issues, health problems, and mood swings and low self-esteem. When you've got 1 week under your belt, feel great about what you've accomplished. Then immediately, while continuing to steer clear of them, you banished 1 week. Start week 2 by reading something else from your diet every week until you've completely cleansed your life of poison and toxins. Eliminate one more thing Apply the same mindset, dedication, technique, and excitement you used in 1 week. Resign yourself to purifying your thoughts, body, and kitchen with this crappy vice item. Realize that you just made your life better by not letting this vice item infect you anymore. Gross yourself out by thinking about what exactly it is and the effects it has on your body. Now think how bad it makes you feel when you partake in it. And finally remember that if you did choose to eat, smoke, drink, it wouldn't make you feel happy or fulfilled. Never feel like or say you're giving up on your favorite foods. Those words have a negative connotation. Like you're sacrificing something. You're not giving up anything. You're simply empowered now and able to make educated, controlled choices about what you will and won't put in your body, your temple. Be grateful that you know the truth about the foods you used to poison yourself with. Let all you think and speak regarding this life change be positive. People who have positive attitudes are much more successful than those who don't. Be excited about feeling clean, pure, healthy, energized, happy, and skinny. Enjoy every second of this metamorphosis, knowing the journey is as important as the end result. Confucius never said, "A hungry woman is like a tornado of red ants and wild beasts." But he should have, because it's true. A hungry woman is a crazy woman. Those will destroy everything in her path to be rid of the hunger, so you must be always prepared to be with healthy food on hand. Otherwise, seriously, you'll fall off the wagon almost immediately. Your kitchen should be stocked at all times with the most appropriate foods. And pack your lunch and a snack for school or work. Keep an emergency stash in your car, at your desk, and your purse. Never get caught with your pants down. Unfortunately, depending on where you live, restaurants may not be a safe place for the first month. The menu might not have any vegan or vegetarian options, and it's easy to be hypnotized by the seductive smells of cooking. This doesn't mean you can't eat out ever again as long as you live, just for 30 days, unless there are good veggie-friendly restaurants in your neighborhood. You can't expect to change your life without a few minor adjustments. Your only priority for 30 days is to adhere to all the regimen you're eating, without straying. After you've achieved 30 days of pure eating, you'll feel confident you have what it takes to get the job done. I just survived 30 days. I am so proud of myself. This is the healthiest I've ever been in my whole life. If I want to, I can eat an old vice item, but why would I? I just made it 30 consecutive days. I'm going to keep going. If you test yourself before 30 days, you are setting yourself up for failure. Be patient and strong. When you reach 30 days milestone, don't run out and gorge yourself on crap. In fact, just keep doing what you've been doing. See and feel all the positive changes your body, energy levels, self-esteem, alcohol, cigarettes, coffee, and food are all addictive physically and psychologically. Chances are often even after 30 days, if you indulge in a vice item, you may go off the deep end. It's well known that in Alcoholics Anonymous that you've only one drink away from your next drunk. This means that we can't control our addictions. I'll just have one drink. I'll just have one pizza this time. I'll just eat half a piece of cake. The truth of the matter is we are powerless over our addictions. We don't want to make you feel like you can never eat your favorite foods ever again. We just want to impress upon you that it's very easy to obliterate all your progress with one bite, sip or puff. Anyway, after 1 month of pure living, if you didn't eat the food that you've been fantasizing about, you probably wouldn't even enjoy it. Really, you'd see that your brain has been tricking you and your taste buds all along. Now that your taste buds have been healed and become more sensitized, and your brain knows the truth, those old chemical, sugary, artificial, dead, and rotting foods will taste off, or less than, somehow. If you do decide to partake in a vice item after 30 days, it cannot be out of weakness or lack of preparation. You should never be someone to say, "Fuck it." It should be a calculated, scheduled, premeditated choice. The portion should be decided on beforehand, and the smaller should be smaller than you normally have had and served on a plate. The package should be put away before you start eating it. Sit down at a table, eat very slowly, try not to finish the whole thing. Do not have another serving. Take note of how you feel while you're eating it. Immediately after, an hour later, in bed that night, the next day. Chances are, because your body is not cured, the vice item will make you feel a little nauseous or headachy at the very least. And it most certainly won't taste as good as you imagined it will. Do not discount these negative feelings. They are your new, healthy, clean, pure organs speaking to you. Enough of all this melodrama. It's not like you're going to be hungry and cranky for all of eternity. We all know dieters always crash and their favorite foods become forbidden, so we devise a skinny bitch plan to allow for cookies, cakes, chocolate, burgers, ice cream, etc. They just aren't the same ones you're used to. You're not giving up anything, you're just trading in all your old gross foods. Big deal. The new stuff is just as good, so don't kid yourself with the "I had a craving" routine. Nobody's buying it. The only thing more annoying than the "where did you get your protein" question is, "My body is craving meat. I must need iron" comment. Most cravings are not reliable indicators of what your body needs. Smokers have cigarettes, alcoholics crave alcohol, drug addicts crave drugs, and junk food eaters crave junk. If you eat shit for a few days and begin to crave a salad or a piece of fruit, then that's a craving you can trust. Otherwise, it's just your addiction talking. Bitch slap it. Get a hold of yourself, but feel free. Try to understand your addiction first. In order for us to survive, our brains came equipped with dopamine. A pleasure-producing chemical, dopamine is released during sex or even just when flirting, so that we procreate and the human race won't die out. And food stimulates dopamine release so that we'll remember to eat and nourish our bodies. Basically, anything the brain perceives to be enjoyable will cause dopamine to lock into brain cells and build a permanent memory trace of where pleasure comes from. Even though it's evolved out of a need for survival, sometimes this can be a bad thing. Heroin, cocaine, alcohol, and nicotine all trigger the brain's pleasure circuitry, and not surprisingly, chocolate, sugar, and cheese also affects the same part of the brain. So you see, we can be physiologically addicted to food. Any food can trigger the brain's pleasure center. Some of us are fortunate enough to experience dopamine and ecstasy while eating broccoli, and we can actually crave this healthy food. But the types of food and the degree of pleasure they all bring will differ from one person to the next. The trick is resetting our memory traces to feel pleasure from healthy food and no pleasure from junk food. Easier said than done, especially for people who are addicted to cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, or who are overweight. Studies have shown that all these people have fewer receptors for dopamine than other people. But then the pleasure-giving chemical has fewer places to attach to brain cells, making it difficult for them to experience pleasurable things. So because they aren't getting that pleasure rush, they tend to smoke, drink, use drugs, gamble, or overeat. Now don't automatically diagnose yourself as one of these people and assume you'll never get healthy. We are not at the mercy of our bodies, we are the commanders of our bodies. Unless we eat cheese, cheese will rule our lives and fatten our asses if we don't kick the addiction. Cow's milk actually has traces of morphine in it, and for once we can't blame the factory farming. Morphine, along with codeine and other opiates, are naturally produced in cows' livers and end up in their milk. That's not all. All milk, whether from cow or human, contains casein, a protein that breaks apart during digestion and releases a whole slew of opiates. All these feel-good chemicals exist so that newborns will nurse and thrive, to ensure a bond between mothers and their young. Are you starting to get the picture? When a woman breastfeeds, her milk has almost drug-like effect on the baby. The baby is totally hooked. He'll cry not because he's hungry, but because he needs a fix of that pleasurable feeling produced by the opiates. Nature has guaranteed that our babies will nurse and grow, and when they reach a certain age, we wean them and stop giving him these drugs. And they're fine. When we start them on cow's milk and our addiction is born. All dairy products contain casein, but cheese is the highest concentration. In fact, cheese contains far more casein than is naturally found in cow's milk. It also has phenethylamine, a amphetamine-like chemical. So when we kid around and say, I am addicted to cheese, it's not a joke, it's true. We are chemically addicted to cheese. Casein even finds its way into soy sauce. Whether manufacturers use it to up the protein content, to aid in melting, or because they know of its addictive quality, casein still has the same effect. So if you see casein listed ingredients, run. Follow your heart's vegan gourmet cheeses are casein-free and totally vegan, so enjoy. The following hormones and natural chemicals all have been identified in cow's milk: prolactin, somatostatin, melatonin, oxytocin, growth hormone, luteinizing hormone, releasing hormone, thyroptin, releasing hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, vasoactive intestinal peptide, calcitonin, parathyroid hormone, corticosteroids, estrogens, progesterone, insulin, epidermal growth factor, insulin-like growth factor, erythropoietin, bombesin, neurotocin, myotylin, cholecytokinin, I don't know. If you think your will is strong enough to conquer all those motherfuckers, then you're on drugs. Dairy is fattening. If you eat it, you'll never get skinny. You cannot control your addiction. You just can't have one slice of pizza or only have cheese at parties. You're the one piece of cheese away from a total relapse. Eat the substitutes. They'll get you through. Thankfully, our bodies produce a few different chemical substances that help tame our appetites. One such hormone, leptin, is made by our fat cells. When fat cells in our bodies get adequate nourishment, they release leptin in the blood for two purposes. The first task is alerting the brain to diminish the appetite. The next, our metabolism gets boosted, encouraging the body's cells to burn calories more quickly. Pretty cool, huh? Until we start dieting. Typical low-calorie diets confuse the body and think it's starving. So our fat cells slow down their leptin production to help increase our appetites. Release the hounds. Now we feel like we're starving, so we trash our diets and binge like rabid beasts. But diets high in fat don't fare any better. Fatty diets, like animal products, also lower leptin levels. You know where this is headed. Low-fat, plant-based diets are actually boost leptin levels, helping each molecule of leptin work more effectively. So help yourself succeed. Eating healthy foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and beans will help curb your appetite and stimulate your metabolism. But when we have PMS, all bets are off. There's no telling when we'll cry, whom we'll kill, what we'll eat. One culprit removes swings and cravings is estrogen. Every month our bodies produce extra estrogen in case of pregnancy. When we don't, we become pregnant, or preggers. Estrogen levels plunge, triggering bloating, irritability, and cravings. The trick to avoid these heinous feelings is maintaining balanced estrogen levels throughout the month. Like everything else, this can be done through diet. Fatty foods increase estrogen levels, while fibrous foods help reduce estrogen production. The Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology conducted a study exploring the effects of diet and menstrual symptoms. Women who eliminated animal fats from their diets experienced dramatic decreases of bloating and cravings. On average, the menstrual cramps were reduced from 4 days to 2.5 days, less cramps, cravings, and bloating. These reasons alone are enough to swear off animal products. Even if you do have some serious PMS cravings, one good thing about Skinny Bitch regimen is that there are plenty of naughty tasting foods that you don't need to feel bad about, so eat all day long. As long as you put everything in your mouth that meets Skinny Bitch approval, it's fine. Just be sure that when you're full, you stop eating. We know this is a foreign concept, but we're hoping it'll catch on. Imagine the actual size of your stomach, about the size of one quart container. Or imagine what size you want it to be. There is no need to cram it full and stretch the shit out of it 3 times a day, every day, or your entire life. Look at the portion you put on your plate. Do you think it'll fit in your stomach nicely, or do you think you'll need to force it in? Far down. Just because you're starving, you don't need to eat it faster. When you're done eating, if you have hiccups, indigestion, a stomachache, or you're burping or farting, that means you're eating too fast and gulping down air. Slow down, breathe evenly. Conversely, make sure you aren't holding your breath while you speed eat. It takes time for your brain to get the message that your stomach is full. The slower you eat, the less likely you are to overeat. Also, be sure to chew your food purposely and slow. Rest in between bites. Do not watch TV, read a magazine, talk on the phone, or do anything else while you're eating. The goal is to know when you're full without having stuffed yourself. Be able to put the fork down. You aren't 6 anymore. You won't get the praise of elders for cleaning your plate. It's okay to leave food on your plate. But you still do get off on scoring brownie points. You can earn extra credit by fasting. Yeah, fasting. Willfully abstaining for food. For more than 5,000 years, fasting has been used as a healthy method of weight loss. It is a powerful tool for cleaning, flushing, detoxifying, and maintaining the body while healing illnesses, both minor and major. When we eat, all of our body's energy goes towards digesting, using, and storing food, and eliminating the waste. When we don't eat, all our body's energy goes towards cleaning house. Now, if all the years of abuse, our house sure could use a cleaning. We absorb toxic chemicals from food, drinks, and the environment. Our body eliminates some of these through waste, but the rest remain as a chemical byproducts and free radicals, highly reactive chemicals that damage cells and contribute to premature aging, heart disease, and cancer. Fasting gets rid of these toxins, also increases our blood white cell count, which boosts immunity and protects us from disease. And because fasting is beneficial for the circulatory system, you can expect better skin, hair, and nails. Fast can last anywhere from 24 hours to 10 days or more. It's all up to you and how light, clean, and healthy you want to get. The longer the better. Even just 1 day at a time, a month is beneficial. There are too many types of fast to cover them all, so we'll just explain it to you. But it is really imperative to really read up on fasting before diving in. A particular favorite is raw or live food fast, and obviously you only eat raw foods for however many days you choose. This is a great beginner's fast because you reap the benefits of fasting while still being able to actually eat. It's also a good fast to do if you want to work your way up to a more stringent fast, like a juice fast, where the only thing you put in your body is fresh pressed juice or fresh squeezed juice, not pasteurized or packaged. Whether it is fruit juice, veggie juice, or both, enzymes are wonderful aids in the cleansing process. A liquid fast is similar to the juice fast, but includes soups, too. No beans or rice chunks, just liquid. The alkalizing properties of juices and soups help to neutralize the toxins being released from the body. For this and other reasons, the hardest fast is a water fast, where you have nothing but water. Don't be a competitive ass and launch yourself into this fast from the diet you exist on now. You've got to learn how to crawl before you can walk. Most people like to ease into a fast. They might eat smaller portions for a week prior. They usually eat vegan junk food. Or if they usually eat vegan junk food, they might abstain in preparation. We highly recommend eating as purely as possible leading up to a fast. Meat eaters should go vegetarian, then vegan before fasting. It makes the transition more gradual and less jarring. Regardless of which fast you choose, be sure to drink a lot of water throughout. Your body will be detoxifying like crazy, and you won't want to become dehydrated. All fasts are challenging, both physically and mentally. Do not expect it to be easy, especially at the beginning when you find yourself salivating over foods you normally don't even care about. But eventually, you'll get to a place where you're truly not hungry, you feel light, clean, pure, and divine. When you do, reintroduce food back into your diet, which should be done slowly, with great care. You're almost repulsed by things you previously ate. It's quite beautiful to have such a new, fresh perspective. It's a real gift to see the truths that weren't apparent before. Periodic, repeated fasts are especially useful for this reason. They help our bodies and minds re-establish a new relationship with food. In fact, because of this, fasting can't even be used to overcome addictions. When we eliminate the toxins that cause cell memory cravings, we can eradicate the need for food or drug that provided those toxins. Not surprisingly, some people experience headaches, weakness, nausea, cramping, stomach pains, sweating, and a swollen tongue, bad breath, general aches and pains, increased temperature, depression while fasting. Abstaining from food does not cause these ailments. They are simply normal side effects of fasting. After 2 or 3 days of fasting, the body goes into autolysis and eventually starts digesting its own cells. With its wisdom, the body selectively decomposes the tissues and cells that are diseased, damaged, old, or dead, or in excess fat. The body is literally digesting, expelling poisons, toxins, and bad cells that were already there, and it feels crappy. But this actually is a good thing, because the body is finally able to tackle some problems that were lurking within. During a fast, digestive enzymes are relieved from their usual role, and instead act to cleanse and rejuvenate the body. This rejuvenation process includes the production of new cells. When more cells are being produced than are dying, the aging process is reversed. This phenomenon occurs during juice and water fasts. Eventually, you'll notice sharper senses of smell, sight, sound, and taste. You'll feel lighter physically, mentally, and emotionally. All magic aside, fasting is not for you if you're pregnant, lactating, underweight, or suffering from severe wasting diseases such as neurological degenerative diseases and certain cancers. Diabetics and people suffering from hypoglycemia can fast, but only with medical supervision. For that matter, anyone with medical condition should consult a doctor before fasting. Fasting seems sketchy. Vitamins. Vitamins are an integral part of a healthy lifestyle. Here are some significant vitamins and minerals, a description of why they're important and which foods to provide them. Calcium strengthens bones, provides for healthy teeth, reduces risk of colon cancer, decreases chances of bone loss, aids the nervous system, and alleviates insomnia. Eat almonds, Brazil nuts, seeds, nuts, soybeans, kale, collard greens, broccoli, kelp, and molasses to get calcium. Folic acid promotes healthy skin, protects against parasites, food poisoning, helps ward off anemia, and fights against birth defects. To get folic acid, eat leafy green vegetables, carrots, artichokes, fruit, cantaloupe, avocados, apricots, beans, lentils, soybeans, garbanzos, barley, and whole wheat. Iron aids growth, promotes resistance to disease, and prevents fatigue and anemia, and enhances good skin tone. It can be found in nuts, pumpkin seeds, beans, lentils, whole grains, oatmeal, asparagus, molasses, broccoli, spinach, bok choy, peas, Swiss chard, green beans, and sea veggies. Magnesium, known as the anti-stress mineral, fights depression, boosts energy, helps burn fat, prevents heart attacks, maintains good cholesterol levels, aids in digestion, combats PMS system, and helps premature labor and keeps teeth strong and healthy. When combined with calcium, it works as a natural tranquilizer. Eat nuts, seeds, sunflower seeds, green vegetables, soybeans, kelp, seaweed, and molasses to get a good dose, especially if you're on the pill. Omega-3 fatty acid fight heart disease, lower bad cholesterol levels, lessen likelihood of blood clots, reduce the risk of breast cancer, help with rheumatoid arthritis, and keep skin, hair, and nails healthy. Sources for these fatty acids are flax seeds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, hemp seed oil, and other seeds, along with other seeds and their unrefined oils. Omega-6 fatty acids combat PMS, ward off acne, eczema, and psoriasis, and help with endometriosis and rheumatoid arthritis. Flaxseed oil, evening primrose oil, borage oil, and black currant seed oil are all good sources. Potassium aids in reducing blood pressure, increases clear thinking by helping send oxygen to the brain, helps the body dispose of waste. It's found in bananas, citrus fruits, cantaloupe, tomatoes, watercress, green leafy vegetables, sunflower seeds, avocados, lentils, potatoes, and whole grains. The B vitamins improve mental attitude and aid in digestion, help migraine headaches, contribute to healthy skin, act as neutral diuretics, strengthen immunity, increase energy, improve concentration and memory, and are good for the nervous system. Eat whole wheat, whole germ, bran, oatmeal, whole grains, brown rice, beans, nuts, seeds, soybeans, lentils, dates, figs, bananas, and vegetables. Vitamin C accelerates healing, lowers blood pressure, prevents colds, protects against cancer, and helps decrease blood cholesterol. It also forms collagen, which is important for growth and the repair of tissue, cells, blood vessels, gum, bones, and teeth. Vitamin C is especially important for women who smoke or take birth control pills. It's easy to get vitamin C by eating broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, collard greens, green peppers, spinach, watercress, potatoes, grapefruits, oranges, and papayas. Vitamin D. In conjunction with calcium and other phosphorus, helps build strong bones and teeth. Not only does vitamin D help our bodies assimilate vitamin A, but it also prevents colds when teamed with vitamins A and C. All you need to do to obtain vitamin D is get direct sun exposure on your skin. Vitamin E keeps you looking younger, inhibits cancer cell growth, fights fatigue, prevents blood clots, lowers blood pressure, decreases the risk of Alzheimer's disease, and accelerates the healing of burns. It's found in wheat germ, whole grain cereals, whole wheat nuts, sunflower seeds, leafy greens, and vegetable oils. Zinc helps with infertility issues, important for brain function, maintains the body's acid-alkaline balance, aids in collagen formation, and helps form insulin needed for many vital enzymes. Foods with high concentration of zinc are wheat germ, whole grains, pumpkin seeds, and soybeans. When we eat properly, we get almost all the nutrients we need from food sources. However, vitamin B12 is only found in animal products, so most vegans and vegetarians take B12 supplements. Sublingual liquid V vitamins with folic acid are more easily and quickly absorbed than pills. If you're concerned that you aren't getting sufficient vitamins in your diet and wish to take supplements, consult a holistic physician. Alright, that was chapter 10. Very short, not very wordy. As usual, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in chapter 11. It's called Let's Eat. I'm getting down with that.